You have speed.
Thank you. We have speed.
Alright guys, 90 seconds to the floor. Alright guys, 60 seconds to the floor. 60 seconds. Stand by stage.
The title, The Cooler, director Gabriel Perez, AD Jerome Chan, date 12/06/2011, TRT 5 minutes, take 1.
Coming to you live from the hallway between the janitor's closet and the conference room, it's The Cooler with your hosts, Pepper Brooks and Anthony Barber.
Thanks, Cooley.
Hey, Cool's looking a bit drained, don't you think?
Wouldn't say that to his face, though. He's a bit bipolar. Burning hot one minute, ice cold the next.
Right. Well, let's get to it. I'm Pepper Brooks, here with Anthony Barber, and this is your showbiz news for today. Take it away, Tony.
Thanks, Pepper. Actress Mila Kunis will be joining the Marines later this month, at least for an evening of dinner, dancing, and merrymaking. The Friends with Benefits and Black Swan star has agreed to accept Sergeant Scott Walter's invitation to the Marine Corps Ball in Greensville, North Carolina on November 18th.
In a totally unrelated story, actress Natalie Portman will be joining the Marines later this month for at least an evening of dinner, dancing, and merriment. The No Strings Attached and Black Swan star has accepted Sergeant Walter Scott's invitation to the Marine Corps Ball in Greenbow, North Carolina on November 18th.
Let's just hope they don't wear the same dress.
Are you kidding? Even if they were, they'd play completely different roles.
Kim Kardashian's in the news again, thanks to her recent divorce from NBA star Chris Humphries. Kim came under scrutiny when the media accused her of using her marriage to her benefit financially to the tune of $17 million. Of course, she denies it, stating that her discovery of love for Chris was the only motivation for the wedding. In other news, scientists have made discoveries of their own. The sky isn't blue, the grass isn't green, and Khloe Kardashian does not look like a Wookiee.
Right. Well, George Lucas is in the news. Speaking of Star Wars, has decided to do some remodeling of the famous Skywalker Ranch to celebrate the Blu-ray release of his 6th movie saga. It's reported the landscape will feature 50% more unnecessary background aliens, a bunch of swinging Ewoks, and a Darth Vader-shaped doorbell that, when pressed, screams out, "No!"
R&B artist turned actor Usher probably could have used that doorbell 2 nights ago when his 5-bedroom Georgia home went up in flames. Firefighters were unable to put out the blaze in time to save the home. A witness at the scene was reported saying that the roof is on fire. Jimmy Pop, Usher's neighbor and member of the band The Bloodhound Gang, was quoted saying, "We don't need no water, let the mother effer burn." He's currently under arrest on suspicion of arson.
Actor, director, writer, artist James Franco wants to be a vampire. In an interview with Playboy, the star has recently revealed his desire to be in the Twilight Saga, saying he'd be, quote, happy to do anything in Breaking Dawn. When asked about this sudden interest in the project, Franco shared with us that while filming Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Franco worked with a team of apes who had written a reality show about putting on a theatrical production of Twilight in which he was a character. Franco says he was interested in Twilight because he was going to be part of the play in the show, saying it would be a great connection if he was also involved in the real Twilight.
With his potential appearance in Twilight Breaking Dawn, Franco would join the ranks of other actors who've made terrible acting decisions, like Jim Carrey in The Cable Guy, or any actor who's agreed to work with M. Night Shyamalan. Mark your mark, we're looking at you, buddy.
Finally, Arnold Schwarzenegger is back in the news. The 63-year-old Former Hollywood action star turned California governor is ready to take on a brand new career. Hollywood action star. His new film, The Last Stand, is scheduled to start filming this March, and it is about a story about a broken down man struggling with and beating a serious moral dilemma. You know, when I think of a man beating serious moral dilemmas, I think of The Last Action Hero.
That's right. The new movie will undoubtedly distract him from his messy divorce with ex-wife Maria Shriver, who I'm sure has had enough of his true lies.
Quite the problem for Arnie. I'm sure if he could, he'd erase her.
What does she care? Her pockets are gonna jingle all the way to the bank.
I'm just saying that if he could, he'd terminate her.
And that housekeeper, he'd terminate her too. Judgment.
Right, well, that's it for the Cooler, this edition. I'm Pepper Brooks.
And I'm Tony Barber.
Time to get back to work.